Hey everybody, my name is Ricardo, and I'm currently trying to enlist in the Navy. And so right now, what I'm just doing is studying for my ASVAB, and I've been taking practice tests, and I've been doing good. But personally, this is gonna be my first time taking it, so I always feel like I'm not gonna be ready for it, even no matter how much I prepare and study for it. But if you're watching this, then you're probably thinking about joining, maybe not the Navy, but another branch. And you might be thinking, what materials or what books will probably be, because there's a lot of books out there. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of books out there, but there's, you probably want to know which one's right for you. So I have 3 different versions of the ASVAB books, and I'm going to show you right now, and go through it a little bit and explain it, and then you can decide if you want to purchase it. And they're not really that expensive, but I mean, if you're like if you're like a Taiwan or something like that, you can go to the library. Anyways, I bought this book, 1617 ASVAB for Dummies. The thing is that I like it. It's cool, and it has a lot of practice tests and stuff in there, and I mean, it's a good reference. It's a good reference if you I don't know what much to say about this book, because I bought it. I skimmed through it and I bought it, and I think it was gonna really help me, but turns out I don't really like it. And I bought it. But this book I rented from the library, as you can see right here, the barcode. But this is ASVAB AFQT for Dummies, and this one is this is legit. I like this one. It's a lot smaller. I mean, it's probably the same round. I mean, it's a little bit smaller than this one, but this one is just for the English and your math. That's why it's a lot smaller. And to be honest, I love this one, and I read this one from the library. I love this one more than the one I bought. So, and I paid like $30 for that one. So this one is it explains a lot. It gives you some practice questions, and it also gives you like tips about best ways to if you don't know the problem, then how do you say it? You rule out the ones that that can't be it, and then you have like a 50-50 chance of actually getting it right. So this one has questions, a lot of questions. What I advise to you, I have not taken the test yet, so I can't tell you for sure what's going to be on the test, but my recruiter told me that there's going to be a lot of percentages. You got to really study percentages. If you're not really good at math, then it's time to kick it into gear. And fractions, decimals, ratios. And you know what? Just be careful when you're studying, because sometimes you can study for hours and stuff like that, but when you come down to the test, you might make simple errors because you didn't time yourself. When you're studying at home, time yourself, because I learned that kind of the weird way. I study, and I can study for like hours at a time, but I don't study myself. I don't time myself. So when I went there to take the test, like a little practice test, it was like, I don't know, like 30 questions. I had like 25 minutes. I was rushing, and I was just like, trying to get through each problem, because I was worrying so much that I wasn't gonna have enough time that I tried to rush to give me enough time. And all the ones that I thought I had wrong, like I got wrong, like, oh shit, yeah, I don't know, C, I don't know the answer to that one, but actually I got those ones right. And the ones that I thought I had in the bag, I got those ones wrong. And I don't know why I did that, but it's, you know what, it's because I like cracked under pressure. I made simple errors, like I added wrong, or I multiplied wrong, or I put the decimal one time. I moved it to the right one time instead of twice. So this one I really recommend. I'd really recommend this if you're thinking about joining any branch, not just the Navy. I'm personally Navy, but any branch. This one's for sure. And it also says in the back, which I think is cool. Like, see that this one is the Marine Corps, but based on your score, it tells you, like a speed version of like what jobs you can get. So again, I got this one. Don't really love it. I like it. Don't love it. This one, I ran from the library. Love it. Recommend. Now time for the big boy, the one that, I really like. And this one, I highly recommend. Okay, obviously, if you saw my video, you've been searching for other people's videos, and you might notice that they have a lot of books just like this. To be honest, that's why I got this one. This one is the ASVAB Premier 2016 with practice tests. There's 6 practice tests in here. There's a DVD in the back where you can go online and it helps you with how to cope with stress, like to deal with it, and how to work out a schedule of like what times to study. And it says that it's good to study at the same time each day. So say like you wake up at 7 and you study at 10 for like an hour. They say it's good to, when you wake up the next day, study again at 10. Because your body gets in a routine of studying and then you retain more. So, I don't know. I've never done that, but I feel like I probably should. And also, it gives you all kinds of flashcards. I hadn't ripped them out yet. I like to keep my stuff neat, so if I want to look at it, I'll just look at it in here, but so all kinds of flashcards in here. Just all flashcards. Oh, what the hell? What's that? California Army National Guard. Well, that's old. So the flashcards are just for like science and formulas, and they'll give you a word and you have to like know the definition, and the definition will be on the back. And in the beginning it has a diagnostic, what the fuck? Whatever. Skip. A little diagnostic test. Oh, I got it. However you do on this test, I think it's like 35 questions. And then obviously it tells you all the answers in the back, and you can kind of like keep track, and based on how you do, you can figure out your strengths and your weaknesses. Like I color coded mine. See, like the pink or practice test, blue answers, yellow like just the whole layout of everything, how it explains everything, and how you get a problem and then it'll like branch it out, like how to do it, how to figure it out and stuff. So this this one. It was $30, but I love it. I love this one, and I highly recommend this one. I'm personally trying to enlist in the Navy. I have not taken my test yet. I take my test on August 10th, I believe. Yeah, August 10th. Actually, it's this Wednesday. Oh shit, so I only have like 2 days left. Well, today's Monday. Yeah. Actually, a little bit about me. Did I say my name was Carter? Anyways, I have a cousin that's a master sergeant in the Air Force. He's been there for 20 years now. I have an uncle that was in the Navy. I have an uncle also that was in the Army. I have another uncle that was in the Air Force for 20 years. He retired, and you know, as a 18/graduation present, he took me to Hawaii for 10 days. We stayed in the island Honolulu on the on Waikiki. We stayed in the what's that? Halikoa Hotel. Very nice, very nice. And my aunt, she's the one who got me this backpack. It's a Army backpack, and I actually get stopped all the time. People asking me, "Oh, you're in the military. How do you like it?" And I'm like, you know what? I don't know yet. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know. Actually, I got this little keychain in the exchange in the Halikoa. It says Halikoa, Hawaii. And the United States Navy in the back. And so really, if you're thinking about joining the military, all I can say is that get this one, study it, a lot of good tips. There's some practice questions in here, don't get me wrong, but I mainly reference to this one, look at it for the tips and kind of like the little tricks that, that actually are not bad. They're good. And then this one, it's a big boy, and I only color coded the math section because science, I'm alright. English, I'm awesome. Math, it's not that I don't know how to do math. I know how to do it. It's just, who am I kidding? I fucking suck at math. I forget a lot, so, they have, like, formulas and ratios, fractions, decimals, and fucking all the good shit that you're supposed to remember. So, anyways, I want to take my ASVAB test on Wednesday, and I'm going to, obviously I'm going to do another video and let you guys know on how I do and what exactly to look forward to. I'll kind of take little snapshots in my brain, and I'll come back and make a video, and I'll tell you exactly what you should watch out for, and you should study carefully. But right now I can say time yourself, that's the main thing. You want to do good? Get this one. You want to do good? Get this one. You want to do whatever? Get this one. And again, I'm the dumbass because I'm the one that bought this one. So anyways, if you want to know how my ASVAB goes and what to look forward to, then like this video, subscribe if you want to. Why not? It's free. Jimmy Kimmel. And see you guys later.